You are welcome. My name is Ametus, the brain behind the Study Abroad Hub YouTube space. In my previous video, I made a comprehensive coverage about the MSc Tropical Forestry program offered at the Institute of International Forestry and Forest Products at the Technical University of Dresden. Now, ending that video, I made a promise that I'm going to make another video that is going to take you through a step-by-step guide on how to apply for the program. Before we get into the practical section, I would like to highlight that applying for the program is in two stages. Stage one, you have to apply through the SELMA portal. SELMA simply means self-management portal, and it is very user-friendly. Now, after you've applied through the SELMA portal, SELMA is going to generate a PDF for you. Please, you must download that PDF, print it, and then sign it with a pen, scan it, and then keep it as a PDF. Please, many applications have been rejected because they fail to print the form and then sign with a pen. Don't insert a digital signature, please. Sign it with a pen, scan it, save it as a PDF. After you've done this, the second stage is for you to go to the MSc Tropical Forestry program webpage where you will create an application account. After you've created the application account, you must upload the PDF document you downloaded and signed from SELMA together with all the application documents that you will need. Let's get into the practical section where I will demonstrate everything. Just follow me step by step and you'll be able to apply and succeed. The Tropical Forestry program webpage, all the information you will need to be able to apply for the program is under this four heading. So number one is the study content. Number two is the regulation and timetable. Number three is the application procedure and requirement. Number four is the frequently asked questions. But for the purpose of this video, I am just going straight to the application procedure and requirement. You can explore the rest for your own information. So let's click here. You can apply to study the program through four major routes. Number one is to come and study with your own funds. Number two is through the DAD EPOS scholarship. Number three is the Erasmus Mundus scholarship. And then number four is to study with other scholarship packages. So you can just click here to explore other scholarship packages. However, currently it is the self-finance studies that is currently open. So you can just click here. And you see the application started on 1st April and to end on 31st May for international students and 15th July for German citizens. So these are the application requirements. Number one is the online application form, which obviously you will download from SELMA and then sign. Number two is the curriculum vitae. Number three is letter of motivation. Number four is a copy of your university degree certificate. And then number five is a copy of secondary school graduation certificate. Number six, your English language proficiency. So if you're coming from a country where English is your medium of instructions in school, then you have to upload an English proficiency. Otherwise, you have to get the TOEFL, the IELTS, or any other language certificate. Then a copy of your passport or personal ID, one recent photograph. This is the steps of application for self-finance students, which we are going to demonstrate. So you just click here. It brings you to the SELMA portal. So we must, to be able to create account, you should click here and apply for most TUD degree programs here. If you have answered the questions in the application section or our application, come here to create an application account. So let's say create an application account. After you click on the create application and then follow, you come here. So this is your first name. So let's say the first name we put here, application. The second name, let's say is demo. This person was born on January 1st, 1995. Your email address. So after you after you've key in all the information, you click on accept and then you go further. So we can create application account. So let's just create application account. So after you clicked on the create application account, you see that application account successfully created. Please note that in individual cases, it may take up to an hour until you receive the email with access data. So this simply means that we've received an email from SELMA with our access data. So let's just go to our email, our demo email to see. So you can see that Selma has sent us an email. So the username is usually your email and then the password. So since we know our email of it, let's just copy the password to input your email here, which is your username and then the password. So let's just put our email here and then our password. Then we register. So after we click on further, it asks us to reset our password. So in resetting your password, the password someone sent to you here, and then the new password that you want to set. It must be a password you can remember. So after you keyed in you've put in your old password here and then the new passwords, then you just click on send. Okay, so you can see that so application demo, because this is our name, so Selman captured our name as application demo, and then he said once you have decided on a course of study, you must submit an online application in the Selma portal via the current application. So you can read the rest for yourself, but let's just go straight to create applications. Okay, so we've come to create applications, and then we must answer this question. So, which course of study are you applying for? What is your nationality? What type of university entrance qualification? That is HZB do you have? So, let's just put here. Obviously, we are applying for a master's, so we can just click here, apply for master's. Your nationality, let's say you are other nationalities, and then what type of university entrance qualification do you have? So this is foreign HZB, which means that you have foreign certificate, and then you save. Start application. Okay. Now, academic subjects. So you're applying for tropical forestry is here, and then your closing type. So the closing type is a master, and then the admission. So restriction free. Just select restrictions. Just select free of admission. Then we proceed. So actually, this is to help you filter the program that you are looking for on search. So after we click on search, you can see that it has brought out the program we want to apply for, which is the tropical forestry. So you just click here and then let's see. So you can see that apply. We have the aptitude assessment required and the Master of Science Tropical Forestry. So just click on apply. Now, after you clicked on apply, you see that you have to go through all this process. So that is your desire to study, your personal information, your postal address, your university entrance qualification, linguistic proficiency, university degree requirement, information on the form of study, activities before studying, and completion of application. Please, anytime you finish entering the right information, it will take it will take green. So it will take green. So meaning that you've entered the required information. So let's just click on desire to study. Let's see. So desire to study, the program is offered in 4 semesters, but we want to start from the semester one. So one here is okay then. So when you proceed, you have to enter your personal information. Please check all questions marked with asterisk. They are the required information that you have to put in. Without that, you can't proceed. So the first name is application, because when we were creating the portal, we said our name was application demo. So yes, it captured our first name as application, and then the second name is demo. Please, the name surface for me is not important, but if it is important for you, you can just put it in. And then your birth name, if the just person we created doesn't have a birth name, so it's good for us. And then We said our date of birth was 1st of January 1995. And then let's say the place of birth, we can put here, let's say Accra. Country of birth, we say Ghana. Gender, we say female. And first nationality is Ghana. This person doesn't have a secondary nationality and a cooperation agreement or double degree program at TU. No, this is a self-financing program. It is not under the Erasmus. The Erasmus is double degree, but this is a self-financing program. So you just, it's no, and then we go on. So let's click on here and see. So when you click on proceed, then here we have deviation receiver. For me, yeah, it's not important. You enter your street name and house number. So let's say the street name is ACC 8 and then the house number is 005 and then the country is still Ghana. The postal code is 0045. You have to enter your mobile phone number. Please, this mobile phone, this is a number I just created. It doesn't work. But you just have to enter a good mobile phone, a correct mobile phone number here, and then email address. So after entering this, let's go on proceed. So the type of university qualification, we can just to choose this, the foreign general university entrance qualification. Then the date of completion completed her bachelor's on let's 2018, that is April 13th, 2018. Please, it must tally with the date on your bachelor certificate. And then the country this person completed their bachelor studies is Ghana. And then the federal state is abroad. And then the circle, don't worry, this doesn't apply to you. And then are you applying for admission to a preparatory college? No. Then have you already been or are you enrolled at a university in German or abroad? Let's say no. Then we proceed. Knowledge of German, please. If you don't have knowledge of German, don't put here yes, it's no. The program is offered in English and your knowledge of German doesn't matter. However, if you've studied a German course, then you can just equally put whatever suits you. So let's say knowledge of German. So no prior knowledge of German. And then, are you currently taking a German course? No. Then, are you applying for admissions to a preparatory semester? No. And would you like to take DSH exams at TU? No. Then we proceed. So, have you already completed the required degree? So, the bachelor's, have you already completed it? We can just say, yes, I have completed the bachelor degree, and then we proceed. Okay. Do you want to study the course you are applying for in parallel with another course? No. Application for enrollment in the parallel studies? No. So, will you be studying another German? Will you be studying at another German university? No. Then application for additional hearing doesn't matter. Second course of study subject to fees? No. Then let's just proceed. So applying for a part-time study? No, you are not applying for any part-time study. So obviously it's no. And then let's go on. Have you completed an internship in preparatory for your intended study? No. Have you acquired a professional qualification? We don't have any professional qualification, but if you have a professional qualification, you can choose what best suits you. So, no. Let's go on. Have you completed a recognized voluntary service in Germany? No. We go on. So here we have previous application number. Please, maybe you've already applied for this program last year or maybe some years ago and you couldn't come. Just put your previous application number here. But because this is our first time, because I'm demonstrating as my first time for applying for this program, then the application number is 0. Then formal matriculation number is 0. And then let's say students number unknown. Yeah, so student number unknown. And then explanation, let's just click on explanation. And then let's go on. So here you see that once we finish every stage, then it's marked green. So it means that here we didn't finish something here, and then here we've not finished something. So let's just click here and then we find out what we didn't add here. So it's because we didn't add the location free entry. Let's put here Ghana and see. And then let's go on. So yes, after we put in the location free entry, you see that it ticked green, and then we are left with the last one. So let's just click here. And do you agree that a faculty contacts you with information about the desired course of study? So let's just click here and say yes, the faculty should contact me with information on the desired course of study. So let's click here to see whether. So you see that once we've rightly entered all the information, everything is tick green. So once you are satisfied with whatever that you've done, then you just click on, let's say, send application. Master of Science Tropical Forestry sending was successful. So step one, we've successfully finished the Selma portal application. Then let's download the form. Without this form, it will not be possible to continue the second stage of the application. So this form actually gives us the application number, which please you must really keep. And then you just have to scroll down, and then place date, and then sign with a pen. Original signature, sign with a pen. Don't insert a digital signature. So this is the first stage of the application. The Salman aspect is done after you sign this and then save it at a place where you can easily access it. Second stage. Let's go back to our email. So after you've submitted the online application on Selma, Selma actually sends you this email as a confirmation that you've done the process. Please read this email with care, because within this email, it contains a link that will take you to the second stage of the application. You can equally find the second stage or a link to the second stage of the application on the program website. But for easy access, just come here. So let's read this email. It says that, dear application demo, which is the fictitious person's name, thank you for entering your data. This registration was the first step for your application. As a second step, please use the link to submit your application document to the Chair of Tropical and International Forestry for further examination of your eligibility to study the master's program. You must create a new user account for this portal. Entering your data, please indicate this application number. So this application number is the same application number that I showed you here on the Selma online form that you just downloaded. So it's the same. So you must use this number. I will demonstrate it for you to see. So let's go back to the email here, and then let's click this link. So by clicking on the link, it brings us to the program web page where we must create an entirely new application account. This is separate from the Selma. You must create an entirely new application account here. So let's click here. So if you have already created an account, just input your username, which is usually your email, and your password here. But since again we are demonstrating as a very new applicant, let's come down. It says that if you have not registered yet to this application portal, please click here to create an account. So let's click here to create an account. So yes, agreed. So by clicking on the create application account, it brings us to this page where you must enter your email, then you confirm the email. So you know from the Selma application, this is just an email I created for this purpose. This email is just for this purpose. Then your gender, we can say the gender is female.
your first name, which is application, your last name, demo, your date of birth, the place of birth, and then country of birth. Let's continue to register. So by clicking on continue, we have thank you for registering. An email containing your username and a link to set your password has been sent to your email account. These access data are necessary to log into the system. If you do not receive an email containing your login data within an hour, please contact the administrator. So an email has been sent to us, and we just have to. The username is our application demo. That is the email we used, and then please click on the link and set your password. So you have to first of all set your password before you can log in. Please set your password before you can log in. So click on set password. Now you just have to create input a password that you can easily remember. So we have reset our password successfully. The next stage is to log in, apply for the program. So let's log in. Now, by clicking on login, you have to put your username, which is your email, and then the password you just reset. So by putting the right email and then the right password, we've been able to log into the portal. Now, current application. Currently, you have not yet applied for any call. Once you have applied, you will see a list of your application for editing here. So view calls. So you can click here on calls or you can click on the view calls. Now, please be very careful here because there are two windows. Now, call title MSc Tropical Forestry 2024-2026 intake self-finance student for German students. So if you are a German student and you are applying for this program, you have to use this link. If you are an international student that is non-Germans and you want to apply for the program, then kindly use this link. So we are demonstrating as international student. So let's click this link. Yeah. So nice. This you can see that actually this site is beautifully created and all thanks to the brain behind designing this page because it's easy. It brings back again all the documents you will need to complete the application process so that you don't make mistake. So if you can see completing your application, click save and to submit, then it gives you the application steps and then list of required document. So you can't just miss this application process. It gives you everything. So just go through and all this information are on the program webpage and they've repeated it in the portal so that you don't make mistakes. PDF we downloaded from Selma and then you have to sign it and upload it here. Your CV, the letter of motivation, copy of university degree, copy of secondary school graduation certificate, English language proficiency. Like I said, if you are from a country where English is your medium of instructions in your schools, you just have to submit an English proficiency letter. Otherwise, you just have to submit the TOEFL or the IELTS and what have you. And then one recent photograph in JPG format, copy of passport, that is the data page of your passport or a national ID. Other documents, additional degrees and diploma certificate, if you have them, fair enough. Your certificate of training, skills, and recommendation. I will really recommend attach this. That is the recommendation letters, and then the certificate of employment if you have. So let's see. As we just go on, apply. So you would like to apply for the call MSc Tropical Forestry 2024-2026 intake self-finance student for international students. Yes. So let's click on apply. That there are different colors here. So let's look at the color interpretations. Now all fields filled in. That is, if you must provide information here, like your personal data, uploads, and what have you. Once you have successfully provided the information here, automatically it will take green like you saw in Selma. It's the same logic here, indicating that you have successfully provided the right information needed. Let's try to explore this. So personal data, let's click on personal data. So what is the application number? Let's go to the form that we downloaded and signed from Selma. So let's go here. This is the number. Let's copy this number. We go back and then paste it here. Then you enter your data. So you must input your data here. So the application number, like we copied and pasted here, the first name application, surname, demo, gender. Let's say gender, this person is a female. So gender, female. Date of birth, 1st of January 1995. Place of birth, Accra. Country of birth, Ghana. Nationality, Ghana or Ghanaian. Yeah. The email, your phone number, please. This phone number, I just created it for this purpose. Is like something I made it up. And then the address also is something I made it up. Then we proceed next. The next here, you now have to upload all the documents that are required. So let's say your Selma application form. So let's just click here. We click here, search field. We upload it. It's very easy. We've successfully uploaded our signed Selman application form. So and then you upload your CV. Please, the CV should be in Europass format. It doesn't necessarily mean that it must be Europass, but it must follow the chronological order or the sequential order of the Europass way of designing CV. The letter of motivation. Please, you must get a letter of motivation. You must submit your letter of motivation. So to be uploaded as a PDF file in English language, maximum 1,000 words, hand signed with recent date. Your motivational letter must be in a PDF format, is written in English, and a maximum of 1,000 words. You must sign your CV. Sign with a pen and then a recent date. Sign your CV with a pen and a recent date. This is interesting. Just like the Selma online form, if you refuse to sign with a pen, it may go against you. So sign your CV with a pen. So English proficiency, this field is mandatory. If English is not your native language, please put of English language proficiency. So, and the passports, or a national ID, your photograph, the APS certificate. Please, this APS certificate is for students from China, India, and what have you. They must go to the German embassy of their respective countries and then request for the APS certificate or apply for the APS certificate and then upload here. Then, have you already received a letter of admission for tropical forestry? If you've applied during the previous years, but you couldn't come because of maybe financial constraints or difficulties in getting a steady visa from the German embassy, you just have to click here, yes. And if yes, please upload the letter. So if yes, then upload the letter. If yes, so basically, this is the whole process. You have to create a Selma account, download the form, sign the form with a pen, follow the email that Selma will send to you, come to the program webpage, create an application account, sign the form that you downloaded from Selma, and then upload it here together with all these documents. Once you've succeeded in finishing everything, you should know that will mark green, meaning that you have rightly provided the right information. Once it is not marked green, it means that you've done something wrong and you must go back and then try. You must go back and correct it. After you've uploaded everything and you are ready to submit the application, please click on finish and submit. Because students, after they've uploaded everything, they think that by magic the admission office should receive it. Please no. Once you've uploaded everything and you don't click on finish and submit, you have not made any application. Please, after you've uploaded everything, just click on finish and submit. So So far, so good. We've come to the end of the demo. And if you followed all the procedure and the instructions that I've given here, you will definitely succeed in getting admission into this program. Thank you very much. And then until I cross your path again, stay blessed and stay cool.